Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. Now let us move to the further. I hope last class, if you want to discuss, sit outside of the class, discuss and then come. Okay. When I'm in the class, you have to discuss, you have to listen my discussion. Okay. You want to discuss? Come on the dais and discuss. Want to discuss? Listen. Now I'll go to uh, our class data types. How many data types in Python? I forget. 14. Can you tell me the 14 data types in the order? Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, Trojan set, dict, none type. Not saying anything. If you don't say anything, problem. Sit down, sit down. So if you don't say anything, problem. If you say something, advantage. Okay, fine. When we go to interview, we have to open our mouth. You have to speak about a subject. Come in. So next, let us move to the further. Last class I completed about what? Fundamental data types. Fundamental data type purpose is to store what values? Single value. You know what is int value, you know what is float value, bool value, and then complex. What is the general format of complex? A plus bj. A plus bj. What is b? Imaginary part. What is a? Real part. What is j? Square root of -1. Square root of? Right. Do you know how to get the real part from complex number? What is the syntax? Complex object dot real. Complex object dot imag. Real and imag are called what? Attributes. If I use imaginary, you will get which error? Attribute error. If I use an unknown variable, you will get what error? Name error. If I use wrong variables in the Python program, you will get which error? Syntax error. Syntax error, attribute error, name error, like that. So many error names you have to remember. Okay, right. Now this fundamental category is completed. Now I'm entering into the most perfect data type. We are entering today sequence category. I'm entering in the sequence category. I'm going to enter into the str, bytes, byte array, range data type. So I'm going to discuss about what data type? Sequence category. Very, very important. When the data types concept is increasing, much difficulty will start. Much difficulty will start, students. Much difficulty will start. Just one small example I will show you. If you know data types very well, you just one small example I will tell you. Just let me open PyCharm IDE and how beautiful this data types are. The total life of your Python is with the data types. Let me go to that. You see one example here. I wrote almost 34 lines of code. One code I wrote almost 34 lines of code. Okay. The same statement, same program, I wrote it into where, I wrote it into just how many lines here? 3 lines of code. 5 lines. This is a commenting. That is a commenting lines. These 3 lines are the coding. 34 lines where and 3 lines where. What is the I'm using here? Dictionary I am using here. Dictionary. Dictionary is our what data type here. Dictionary is our data type or not? Dictionary is our data type. Such a beautiful data types. I'm discussing so detailed. If you remember, you will do every kind of subject. So such a big lines of code I'm doing like this. And You have to learn more coding. Very soon we are entering into this PyCharm and all. I'll explain students right now. Don't worry. Let me go for what? STR. STR. Shall we start up? Okay. Sequence category I'm going to discuss first. Let's start students, all of you. What is the use of sequence category data type? First, I'm talking about the purpose. There I'm writing the purpose of sequence category data types is that to store to store sequence of values, sequence of values, sequence of values in single object. In single object is called what? Sequence type purpose. Fundamental data type purpose is what? To store single value in single object. These are the values which are allowing. I want to store some sequence of values. To understand the meaning of sequence of values, you have to discuss this sequence category data type almost 2 to 3 days. Almost 2 to 3 days that I will discuss because this is changing your lifetime. This is really setting your career. List data type, everything, anything you do, you need data types. Without data type, no real-time project in Python as well as data science. Everywhere. Go to the place. Now I'm writing in we have in Python programming, we have we have four data types in where sequence category. They are number one, I'm writing str. Number two is called bytes. Number three is called byte array. Number four is called what you know range. These are the sequence category data types. Let me go to the str. I am going to the first data type called str. Okay. Let us go for str. There I am going to talk about str. What is str? Come on. Predefined. Very good. Good students. Today is good students. What is your original meaning? I know. Good. So I'm going to take up. You forget about your original meaning. Okay. You come to the class with more technical answers. Okay. This I'm talking about part one. This I'm explaining part one and part two. Part two. And I'm discussing part one, part two with what? From the companies like Amazon, from the companies like IBM, companies like Facebook, this kind of questions, what will come in STR, I'm going to discuss to answer such type of questions. So part one I'm discussing now. Later I will go for part two. So part one will be discussing today, and tomorrow also I will discuss. Tomorrow also I will discuss. Okay, now that much big concept is there in the STR. Like your academic style, what is STR? String. And so I will say, and something like that I will say, and it is getting finished. But when I go to interview, they will ask completely questions only they will get. So ultimately, any question comes on STR, whatever it might be, startup company to the product based company, we should answer such questions. So like that, we will start discussing about STR. So under STR students, I am discussing about index. What will be the index here? Just carefully understand how deeply we go for it. First, I am going to start what is STR? And these are all going to be called what? Interview what questions will come. Purpose of STR. Purpose of STR. Next, I'm talking about types of STR. Types of STR. Next, I'm talking about notations for representing STR. Notations for STR. Notations for STR. Next, memory management. Memory management. Memory management of STR. There I'm talking about operations on STR. Operations on STR. There I will talk about indexing. Indexing, I will talk about it. And next I will talk about, slicing. We'll talk about slicing. We'll talk about slicing. Under slicing, I will talk about syntaxes. Under syntaxes, 5 syntaxes are there. What are the syntaxes? Str obj of begin colon end. Begin colon end. That is one syntax. Another syntax I am talking about, str obj of begin colon only. Next I will talk about str obj of colon end. Next str obj of just colon. Just colon. Str obj of begin colon end colon step. End colon step. With what? 5 rules. With 5 rules. Ultimate. This index only for str. Part 1. Part 1. That will complete today and tomorrow. This entire thing. Tomorrow, if you understand everything, you will get it. Tomorrow also, if it is pending, I'll discuss on Monday also. And tomorrow, all of a sudden, Saturday coming. I already said, generally in Amirpet, when Saturday comes, all students, 60% of the students will feel that they are software engineers, team leaders, project managers, felt very hard from Monday to Friday. When Saturday comes, they will go to underground. So, without attending the classes, they will go to underground. They will completely leave Hyderabad, and where they will go, I don't know. And they will come on Sunday. Sunday night, they will hide, and they will take rest on Monday also. Monday, they will come to the class with restless, and they don't understand anything. Saturday class gone, Monday class gone. Tuesday, they will become ready. The Tuesday damage is already there. Monday damage, and then Saturday damage. Tuesday, not understanding. Wednesday, Thursday, they will get dislike to attend the class. Why? Not understanding. Again, Friday will come, underground again. So next Monday onward, they won't come to the classes. That is the end of the career. So my advice is, as long as you are the student, no more weekends and no more, what do you call, no more any kind of relaxation in the subject. So I'm going to start with the concept of what? STR. So under indexing, slicing, this is your total concept. This concept, especially today I will introduce, tomorrow will be continued with the more beautiful in-depth discussion. Okay, let me start with STR. So as you said that, I'll explain here first, roughly I will explain, then finally I will show you that. STR stands for, STR stands for string. As you said, it is called what? String. What is string generally? String can be, see students, strings can be what is basically text data. Strings can be text data. Text data can be what? Your name, your place name, your product name. These are all called what? Text data. Are you following? So you can represent text data as which data? String data. So that string data, that text data can be like this. Your name is string. Your native place is called string. Your product name, when you buy any product name, it is called what? String. Next, text data, how can you represent it as a string? According to your original knowledge, if any CSC students are there, any CSC students in my class? Yes, you are there. Only one. Others? You are also one. Okay, girls. Okay, you are one. Okay. Boys. 2 boys, 1 girl. Rest of them BCom, BCom, BZC. Okay, students. Here, whenever I ask na, tell reality. Okay. I come with purity in heart. When I ask the question, don't tell lies to me. Because I'm your well-wisher now. Tell me who is CSC. Guys, I don't ask any questions. I'm saying I don't ask any questions. Girls. Okay. Okay, good. No problem. In your C language, in Java programming, there are 2 things will come in front of you. One is called a character Carefully listen. One is called character that can be taken in the form of any single letter A or any single letter K, any single value enclosed within single quotes, enclosed within single quotes, enclosed within single quotes is called what? Character. What is the notation for representing character? Single quotes. Are you getting me? Next, K is a single letter enclosed within where? Single quotes. Suppose this is called a original meaning. You may ask a question. Sir, I have a number 9. I will write within the single quote. That will be called as character or number. That is also called a character. Anything enclosed within single quote is called character. But you say one more thing, single quote and then dollar I said, these are all called what? Characters. But all of a sudden, students, to represent this type of data, to store this type of data, there is a data type in C language, C++, Java, etc. called what? Char. I hope you are understanding char. In which language? C, C++, etc. C, comma, C++, etc. But when you come to the C, C++ languages, when I am writing something like, listen, Ma, Srikanth, don't excite my dear student. Don't waste your time. Listen, there is a lot of discussion in my class. Srikanth, based on your existing knowledge, if you ask the doubt, it is a problem for me. Okay, Srikanth, don't waste your time by typing by yourself. Listen, because you keep your mind fresh. Don't carry your old knowledge. It is like virus. Don't carry. You follow me. At the end of it, I'll take your doubt. I'll ask you at the end of the class. Before leaving, I'll take your doubt, which is coming at what time? 1826. I'll take your doubt. So don't get any excitement. Listen. Now I'm going to say, now I'm going to say, all of you, listen, offline and online students. If you don't know anything, it is very best for me. Why? The student who don't know anything, I can make you to learn anything. By knowing off and on the off already, to override that off, it takes a lot of time for me. If it is a fresh page, it is easy for you to write quickly. If it is a page is already written, rubbing and writing, it will take a lot of problem. During rubbing and writing, that page may tear off also. Why? Somebody already written wrong knowledge in your brain. I don't want to say that. You are the best example for wrong in mind. Your page is white page only, but they wrote what? Wrong content. All students are best, but the people who trained you, problem. Okay, now, and you don't feel it, fact that is. As on today, that is a fact. Now I'm going to say, I'll sort it out all your problems. Now, come on. Now I'm going to say, come to, if I write here, students, A, B, C, if I write it, collection of characters writing within the single quote, it is an error. It is an error in C language. If I write it in C language, single quote 6789, it is called error. It is called error. If I write in single quote like this, some special symbols, it is also called what? Error. Error. So character means within the single quote, you need to write single value only, you need to write it. That is called what? Character. Collection of characters enclosing within single quote in C, C++ languages are called what? Errors. So, sir, how can I deal with this? Collection of characters, collection of digits, collection of special symbols, writing within the single quote is called error. Sir, how can I take this then? In C, C++ languages, C, C++ languages, there is a concept called what? Char arrays concept is there, which are very important in real time. Whether you people thought or not, don't know. Unfortunately, you are not belongs to C language. Forget about total C language. There you used to write char ch array is equal to, open the bracket, you used to write A, you used to write B, and you used to write C like this. This is called character array. This is called character array. What do you mean by array here? The English meaning of array is, if I ask any CSC student what is an array, they will say collection of similar data types. That is a blunder. Similar data types is the blunder. Why? Already their faculty said like that. Is good. All CSC people are good. When you are completing intermediate, you are a white page. When you join BTech first year, na problem is coming. Total problem is coming. So, what is happening now? Collection of characters is called what? Array. What is the English meaning of array? An array meaning is homogeneous organization of data is called array. So, what is array English meaning is what? Homogeneous values organization. Array of boys, array of girls, array of students, array of teachers, array of mobiles, array of buses, array of cars. Correct or not? Array of animals. These are all called homogeneous. Homogeneous means what? Similar type of values. But our source will say what? Great people says what? Similar data types they will say. Similar data types is not array. Similar data type values are called array. Did you understand this? Because your presentation should give you practical meaning. That is the meaning. So this is called an array. This is called difficult for the people to process and to make it as what? Strings. So these are called as what? Theoretically, they are called as what? Strings they are called. Strings. They are called strings. In Java programming, if you come, in Java programming, if you come to Java programming, there also what is there? These are called what? Characters. In C language, to represent this data, there is a data type called what? Char. Char data type is there. To represent the data called like this, ABC within the double quotes, ABC within the double quotes, and something like in this place ABC. If I write even in Java also, it is an error. Sir, how can I write these things in Java? This is also called char. It is also called error. Sir, how can I write in Java, sir? In Java programming, we have a class. We have a class. We have a class called what? Java.lang.string. Java.lang.string. There is one more kind of class called Java.lang.string buffer. Java.lang.string buffer. B capital. Java.lang.string buffer. Next is called one more class is there. One more class is there. Java.lang.what? String builder. String builder. Next, one more class is there. Java.lang.util. String tokenizer. String tokenizer. Because when I'm teaching, I'm remembering my core field. I'm a Java expert. 22 years. I worked on this Java programming. Midnight 1:30, if you make me to wake up, total Java is there in my eyes. So these many four are there. You ask any Java student, they know only this. Interview will not ask any questions on that. Interview will ask these questions only. If I am taking an interview, I will ask directly this top level question. Top level question not answering, I'll reduce to one more question. I will reduce to one more question. I will reduce to last question. Tricky question I will ask. What is my tricky question? Java. This is JAVA. JAVA. This is my input. I want write a Java program as an output as what? Small j, capital A, small v, capital A. I want like this. Write a Python program. How do you write it? Java program, write it. Program means difficult. Theory means they will write additionals, 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 additionals. They will write. Why? God given knowledge. You will write 22 pages. Did you read any textbook? Huh? But how can you write it? What is the talent behind that? Talent. That talent is only for exam. Person like me correcting, tear off and put it into dustbin. That's why programming is important. Come on, concentrate. See, such a difficult classes are there. Very difficult they are. Very difficult. Very difficult. Most difficult. When you come to Python, you have to go for char and you have to represent what? You have to represent what? String, string buffer, and etc. So much of things is available. In Python programming, in string, if you want to represent in Java programming, there is a notation is available. There is a notation is available called what? Double quotes, you need to use it. Now I am writing A, B, C within the double quotes. E is called what? String. That's why our people says what? Collection of characters enclosed within double quotes is called string. Spell out once. Collection of characters enclosed within double quotes. Now I'm going to write it. Now I'm going to write it. Something I'm writing here, something like Java programming, Java space programming within the double quotes, valid. It is called which type? String type. String type. Now I'm writing something like, Suresh Kumar. I'm just writing like this. It is also called what? String type. If you write in single quotes, error. Error will come. You have to write compulsory in where? Double quotes. Are you able to follow? So if we come back to my example, a small example, it's not necessary for you actually students. Just I'm showing to you a small moment I'm showing because you need to have this awareness first of all. This awareness is important for you. That's what I'm showing for you people. So come to this place students. This is a Java related environment. Java related environment, Python students not necessary. Not necessary. Char, ch is equal to k. I wrote k. Within the single quote wrote k. It is perfectly printed, valid. Next I am writing ch is equal to, I am writing k within the double quotes. It is an error. What is this double quoted data? String. But what is the data type you mentioned? Wrong or not? What is the notation for char? Single quotes. One more thing, here, something like S is equal to single quote KV, I wrote it. It is also called what? Error. Multiple characters written in single quotes, error. It is expecting what? Single literal only. Are you following me? Single value, single quotes. Multiple value, single quotes, error. Single value, double quotes also error. Got it, huh? I'm building the base for you to understand my coding. When you come to Java programming, string S is equal to Java I'm writing. It is valid. It is valid. S is equal to single quote KVR I am writing. It is an error. S is equal to single quote I am writing. It is an error. Error. So they put a strict rules. What is that? Char means what? Single value within the single quote. Single value within the double quotes is called error. Multiple values within the single quote is called error. These additional points are important in written test. Only that learning and leaving, no, you have to discuss all the directions. Okay. Students, string value, if you take it, double quotes with what? Multiple values only. Single value within the double quotes. Single quotes within the double quotes valid. Which type? String type. Valid. Single quotes within the single is called what? Char, valid. Single value within the double quotes is called what? Invalid. Are you following? This is valid. String value within the single quote is called what? Either single value or multiple values is called what? Invalid. So you have a doubt. You'll get all the doubts only. KV. I wrote within the double quotes K. It is a perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. Are you following this? So in Java, two things I have to remember: char rules, string rules. Definitely, it is little difficult for the programmer. But I am coming to Python programming now. Are you able to understand? What is the notation for string? Double quotes. What is the notation for char? Single quotes. Here you have one data type is there, one keyword is there, one class is there in Java. That is the two difficult things are there for representing char separately, string separately. In Python, two things are not there. Only one thing is available, that is called str. So str deals with both char as well as string data. STR deals with what? Both single value plus double values, multiple values also it can do. In Python programming, if you come, we don't have separate one called what? Char. Char, first of all, not there. It is not there. First of all, I want to bring to you because students will get a doubt. Those who are coming from C basics. C basics. C is not there in that. Sir, how can I handle char data? Now I am writing char data and what data next? String data handled by handled by what? STR. So when it is handling char data and string data, Python people planned for char data. When you learned which codes you used it, when you use string data, which codes you used it, they said what? In Python, when you are dealing with the char string data, they said use a single quotes, use double quotes for string and character. No problem, they said, for easiness purpose. Are you following me? So what is a string in Python? String in Python is a collection of characters. Or character can be enclosed either in double quotes or single quotes. Both of them are which type? STR only. Online students, up to here, did you understand how many notations are there to organize the STR data in Python? Two notations are there. One is single quotes, one more is double quotes. Go to the practical example. Immediately example. Online students, respond. Respond, all of you. 240 students are there. You responded. 239 students are there. Respond, guys. Now I'm going to take up S1 is equal to single quotes, single quotes. I'm saying A. I said print of what? S1 comma type of S1. See the data. What is this? STR. What is A? STR literal, complex literal, bool literal, float literal, int literal. What is A? STR literal. What is S1? Object of what type? What is STR? Class. Good. S2 is equal to, I am writing double quotes. A. No problem. Say S2 here, say S2 here, and print off what? S2. And see the data. What is this now? STR, and here double quotes I used. Here I used a single quote. No difference in Python. Both of them are treated as which type only? Right, good. S3 is equal to Python. I am writing within the double quotes. Collection of characters enclosed within double quotes. No problem, students. Print of S3 comma type of S3. It is also called what? STR. Double quotes enclosing, single quotes enclosing, double quotes enclosing letters also. Next, S4 is equal to single quotes Python I am writing. Also valid. Print of S4 comma type of what? S4. Also printed what here? STR. Tell me, in Python, what is the data we are using? STR. What is the char data you are using? Single quotes you can use, double quotes you can use. Collection of characters also you can use. That is called string data you can use. You can use it in single quote. You can use it in double quotes. Getting or not? Any confusion? No. Online students? Now move to the further. Now I am writing students. S is equal to Python space programming. Python space programming. Print of what? S comma type of S. Type of S. It is called what? STR is a class. Python programming is called one of the literal. What is S? Object. Printed. STR is printed. And Python programming is a literal. S is called an object. And this is the class. And I can write S is equal to single quotes I am writing. Python is fun. Python is fun. Single quotes I am writing. Print of that S. It is also called what? STR. Able to follow? So tell me, what are the two notations to organize the string data? Single quotes or double quotes. What is the definition of the string? A string is a collection of characters or character enclosed either within the double quotes or within the single quotes. Well, still I will add to the definition. Students, online students, be careful now. S is equal to, within the double quotes, I can write even numbers also. I can write even numbers also. Within the double quotes, anything you write. Within the single quotes, anything you can write. Either numbers or strings or letters or special symbols. They are treated as which type? String type. Print of what you know? S of. What is it? Str. Of what? Class. Class. So this is called a numerics. Enclosed within double quotes is what type? String type. Getting or not, students? Very good. S is equal to, students. You see, guys, I am writing 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 9, 9, etc. Like this I wrote. Within the single quote I am writing, that is also called str. Getting or not? Next, S is equal to some special symbols I am writing. Some special symbols I am writing. Some special symbols I am writing. Like that I wrote it. Print of S, that is also called str. S is equal to single quotes I will write it. Some special symbols I am writing. Some special symbols I am writing. Like this I am writing. Like this. Print of that S. Okay, single quotes I need to write. Single quote I need to write. Print of that S. You print of that S. It is also called str. Getting or not? In general, I will write here. I will write here apple, apple 34, something like this, something like that, 4, 5, and HYD I am writing. It is a collection of what? Numbers, digits, special symbols, alphabets, everything written in where? Double quotes or single quotes. It is called what? See, students, you go for that, you write within the single quote even. Single quote even. You see, guys, here, apple. In this case, last you come to this place, you see this, you say, what happens? 1 minute, mom, 1 minute. So you write within the single quote, you write within the single quote, here you write it, here I'm writing, print of this, yes, it is going to print like this. Are you following? Anything you write within the double quotes, it is called what? String. S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, 6 is also called what here? str. S is equal to 127.0.0.1 is also called what? str. So tell me what is str? Can I write numbers within the double quotes and single quotes? Can I write special symbols within the single quote and double quotes? Can I write combination of special symbols and numbers within the double quotes and single quotes? No. A string data can be what? Digits, alphabets, special symbols. Any combination can be enclosed either within double quotes or single quotes. Is called what? String. Don't tell like outsiders what is a string. Don't tell like outsider. String is a collection of characters. You add some new thing, practical answers you add. A string is a collection of alphabets or digits or special symbols or all of them enclosed either in double quotes or in single quotes is called what? String. Whatever quotes you starts with, ending also to be done with the same. Example, S is equal to, you started with the double quotes. Apple, I wrote it. Apple is in red. If I write like that, right? If we write started with a double quotes, you must, if you are ending with a single quote, it is an error. You have to write what? What you started with, you have to end with the same only. You have to end with the same only. Are you following me? Print of S comma type of S. This is called what? Thing. S is equal to, started with this. So something like this. Orange is in yellow. I just wrote like that. Double quotes I wrote it. Started with a single quotes, ending with what? Because they will give like that in interview. They will give A, B, C, D. Print of S they will write. Answer they will give you. Another answer they will give error. Most of the people will look for answer only. But you have to look for what? Error also they will give. Now 80% of the questions they will give you what? Error. Which error this is? Syntax error. Don't tell error. Tell the name of the error. That is your expertism. See that this is called what? Error. In further, I will tell you how to write the single quote in double quotes. How to write the single quotes in double quotes. How to write the double quotes within the single quote. I will tell you the code within the code. Nested coding techniques, I will tell you. Nested coding techniques, I will explain. Right now, don't worry. Because you are a beginner, na? Beginner means first you have to learn how the subject is. Okay. Students in the online, you what codes you started, ending also must be done with the same codes. So you may ask a question, sir, S is equal to double quotes I started. Python is Python is OOP language. OOP language. I will write single quote, sir. Under two double quotes, they are asking single quote, single quote. Don't apply such smartness of the subject. Double quotes, you have to press double quotes only. One double quote, another double quote. Sorry, this is also double quotes now. This type of logics, if you put, better don't learn such things. This is starting and this is taken as a ending only. These are different codes or not? It will give you error. Understand this? This is the way to remember this now. So, Sai Kundan, when we will get notes? Notes will not be given before the class or during the class. Notes will be given when the class is over. Okay, Kundan, are you not getting the notes daily? My dear student, why you are getting such a dangerous doubts, my dear students? If you get the such doubts, now I will get tension. First of all, I am little, what do you call, delicate. If you ask such doubts, now I will get tension whether the student is getting the notes or not. If one of my out of 237 students and out of 120 students in offline, so all over 350, 360 students are there in Python. If one student is not getting the notes, I will feel. So, are you getting notes or not? So, Viran Gaud getting the notes daily. So, Sai Kundan, please, if you don't have the notes link, contact the admin and they will give you the notes link, contact it. So they will check your payment details and they will share the link for you. So take care of that. Now, shall I move forward? So finally, what is my conclusion? What is my conclusion? Definition of string, you got it. Purpose of string also you got it. Notation of string also you got it. What is the purpose of string? To organize the string data, numerical data, special symbols data in the form of string notation. I'll go for which type? str class. What is the definition of str? str is a collection of alphabets, characters, alphabets, digits, special symbols, all of them in single quotes or double quotes. Are you following me? Right. Now it is asking, one student is asking, Chira Sindhu is asking. I already said, Ma, Sindhu, I hope you are a girl. I should tell you a little smartly. Smartly in the sense, slowly I have to tell. Boys means directly I will give gun and I will take them. Because boys I have to say very um, big voice. Girls I need to tell with small voice. Why? Because girls 33% reservation is there. And moreover, girls are sincere, I feel. Seema, I already said, Sindhu, double quotes, within the double quotes, how to write single quote, I already said or not. Within the single quote, how to write double quotes, I already said or not. I said that I will explain. Right now, don't worry, I said. Whenever I say na, immediately they will ask that only. If this type of excitement is there in BTech second year and third year, na, by the time you are in Microsoft or in somewhere, this excitement is not there. That's why this problem is coming. Okay, Ma Sindhu. Okay. Shall I move forward? So you can write. So S is equal to double quotes. A, comma. Now I am writing B, comma C. Now I am writing double quotes. Print of what? Yes. Comma what? Type of yes. So got the data like this. But when I teach like that, you'll feel complicated because I have my own lesson action plan. So based on my 26 years of experience and based on my PhD, some way is there to teach to the student easily. So I have my own action plan because I never run behind of one student like a college. This unit off, that unit off, finally nothing off of more dangerous knowledge. So I don't want to go for it. Sindhu, are you okay, ma? Now I'm moving to the further. Shall I move to the further? Yes. Come to the point back. Come to the point back. Here I'm going to take up. So here, okay, Sindhu responded. Actually, I want to send the code. Okay. Now coming to the point back, I want to go for writing like this. So with this, what did you understand? How to organize the string data? How to organize the string data? Now, my question is, see, look at, once again, I'll write it. Rosam is the developer of or is the father of which language? Python. So this is called what? Print of yes, comma, type of yes, I am writing it. This is known as what type? str type. This is my line of text. Put it in where? S. Okay, perfect. This is comes under, we call today as what? Single line of text to student. Spell out ma. Single line of text. Single line of text. Single line of text. Now it is okay. We understood your name, your etc. I wrote. But my requirement today is I want to store your address. Your address. Your house address. House address is single line or multi-line, sir? Multiple lines will be there. Strings will contain what? Multiple lines. So I'm going to write. I'm trying to tell you the concept of what? Multi-line string data I'm going to tell. Which data? Multi-line string data. To organize this multi-line string data, double quotes concept and single quotes concept is not useful, not possible. Double quotes and single quotes are useful for which line string data? Single line string data only. It is not useful to store what? Multi-line string data. Dear students, ADDR1 is equal to ADDR1. Variable name you see starts with an alphabet. ADDR1 is equal to double quotes dot Guido Van Rossum. I am writing the address of Rossum. Guido Van Rossum. Name I wrote it. I want to come to the next line. To get the next line, I need to press enter key or not. But I started with what? When I press enter key, it will give you what? A syntax error. Because when I start something, when you are ending, you have to enclose it. Correct or not? So see that carefully. Syntax error. Unterminated string literal. You are not terminating. You started, but you did not unterminated. It is an error. That means when I decided to write multiple lines of string data, double quotes concept is not useful. ADDR1 is equal to, I'm trying with a single quotes. I'm trying with a single quotes. Guido Van Rossum. Guido Van Rossum. Also pressing enter key to write the next line. Also giving you error. What is this now? Unterminated string. Syntax error. Syntax error. Syntax error. Are you able to follow? So double quoted data, single quoted data is used for what purpose? To represent, to store single line of string data, but it is not useful to represent multi-line string data. Sir, how to store multi-line string data? To store multi-line string data, you have to use 3 times double quotes. And stand up. Yes, stand up. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping or not? Sleeping. Why? Problem, huh? Come here. Sit down. Sit down there only. Don't sleep. Now listen. If you speak out now, sleep will not come. Speak out first. What is your name? Others. You must be others to everybody. If you only sleep, I will also sleep then. Because you are the others for me. Okay. Next time if you sleep now, I will call on the desk. For what purpose? We want to see how can we sleep when somebody is speaking. Sleeping is very good to the health. India is suffering a lot. 8 hours to sleep, but they are not able to sleep even 4 hours also. Why? Why? When you go to home, when you're lying on the bed, trying to remember Python, what sir taught today? Not remembering. Tension. When tension means program is executing in the brain, melatonin hormone is not releasing, so you'll not get the sleep. Will you wake up and open the Python notes? No. So tension. Will you feel any time such tension? Never. That's why you are sleeping. Sit down. Don't sleep. Okay now? Listen. Take care. Others, take care. Actually, I want to write one Python program. What that program will do? Will keep a channel. Channel. Channel means channel, like when you go to the supermarket, go to the floor, uh, lift channel is there na bottom level. That channel I will keep. One iron ball I will take, which is just moving like a simple pendulum. It is observing that for that simple pendulum will have a scanner. It will scan everybody. Whoever is sleeping for a few seconds, closing that will scan only eyes. When you take your actually this is an implementation in Python. OpenCV is a module. Open when you take your mobile, when you just put your selfie, what will happen? It will face that circle will come to our face or not. Your eyes you can keep, your ears you can keep like that. So that pendulum will concentrate on your eyes. When eyes are not blinking for what? 10 seconds, it will come and beat like that. That time what will happen? Problem will come. Can I write that program? Listen, you are wasting my time. So ADDR1 is equal to, I start with what? Double quotes not possible, single quotes not possible. Start with double quote. Three times double quotes. It is called a triple double quotes. Spell out. Double quotes, double quotes, double quotes. Three times double quotes is called a triple double quotes. Don't call it a double triple quotes. English also an important language. Triple double quotes. So don't speak butler English. 1 month back, of course, before you came to my class, when I was just on lunch time, I'm just cleaning my hand outside. Somebody came. Our staff member is standing outside. One member came. Naresh office where? Naresh office where? He understood. Actually, staff member don't know English now. They know words. Naresh office where? This person said office, theater, front. Office, theater, front. He also understood. Both of them understood each other. So he is a butler English person. He is a butler English person. Office Naresh where? He said office, cinema theater, front. Friend, no grammar, nothing. This is called English. Like that, if you go to MNC, if you speak like that, Python, Guido van Rossum, Netherlands, CW 3.12, like that, if you say what you will do, grammar is important. Understood? So you know English. What English? You need to decide. Because I'll share all these things with you because I want to change you. I want to change your mindset. Grammar is like a music to your subject. Music is what? Grammar. Song is what? Without music, only song will not have a pleasant. Music with a song will give you pleasant to hear. Correct? That's why even in Amirpet, they are keeping boards also. They are keeping like this. Keeping something they will keep. They will tie to the head and all. Means what? They will write on the board. Without grammar, we will make you to learn English. By seeing that, I'll get some tension. How these people manage these students. Without grammar, how can they learn English students? Possible? Ah? Actually, I want to listen, but if I go there, they will recognize. Possible? Ah? But student will think what? They will attract. Students will attract towards wrong thing quickly. Without grammar, okay, learn. Possible? Ah? Not possible. But they will try to. How they will, it is impossible. So by seeing that, don't try to excite. Think about it. So sleeping, right? Thinking where it is available. Tomorrow, where it is available. Tomorrow I have to attend the class. Sir only marketing to them. Okay, students. Now come to the point. Double, triple double quotes. Spell out once. Now I am writing. Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum. I'll press enter key. It will give you three dots represent continuation, continuity. Three dots represents continuity. You don't press three dots when you are practicing, because these are all the doubts, these are all the silly mistakes student will do. This is that three dots represents a continuity. Okay, now? Right. Now I will write FNO, FNO 2 hyphen 3, 2 hyphen 3, hillside, hillside, again enter key, dot, 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 continuity. I will write it here. Python Software Foundation, Python Software Foundation. I am writing here. Again enter key. Netherlands, Netherlands. I am writing here. And 13 I am writing. Some pin code I wrote it. And what you started with? Triple double quotes. You need to end with what? Triple double quotes only. Is it not multi-line string data? Is it not multi-line string data? Yes. Print student, see when I say double quotes, triple quotes started and triple quotes ending, then only it is going to end. Print of what here? ADDR1 comma type of ADDR1. It is going to print multi-line string data or not? Which type it is? str. What is str? Class. What line of string it is? Multi-line string data. So next one more thing, ADDR2 is equal to single quote, single quote, single quote. Three times single quotes called a triple single quote. Spell out. I will write it. WES MC Kinney is another scientist name I am writing. See that there also continuity will be there. There I am writing, HNO. I am writing 13-14 comma red seaside, red seaside, red seaside. I am writing here. And I'm writing here pandas organization, pandas organization. I'm just writing like this. And I'm writing here something like USA. I'm just writing some 67. I wrote single quote, single quote, single quotes. Three times you started with, ending also will be done with the same thing. And the print of what here? ADDR2 comma type of ADDR2. It is going to give you the same thing. Are you following me? And don't try to apply your own thing. You see students, here you started triple single code, single code, single code. And some of the lazy people will start one double quotes, one single code they will start. And they will try to ask me, sir, I typed like this, what is an error? Because I don't know what you pressed it. That don't do it. It is a wrong answer. You started like this and you start like this and write here and don't write like this. This is also wrong. What you started with, ending also must be done with the same thing. This is my explanation. How many types of string types? How many types of string data? Two types. One is single line string data, multi-line string data. How many notations are there? Four. Single quotes, double quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quotes. How many types of strings? Four. Four. Madhubabula. Two types. Single line string data, multi-line string data. How many notations? Four. Single quotes, double quotes, three single quotes, three double quotes. Confusion? Confusion. Online students. Interesting. Right. How many types of strings? Two types. Number one, single line string data, multi-line string data. How many notations? Four. Double quotes, single quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quotes. Stand up. Others. How many types of strings? Two types. Two types. Four types. Four types. Two types. You don't get, I'm confusing you. You should have stability first. Stamina. How many types of strings? Two types. Actually, your place is there. I know you used to sit there, but why you changed, I don't know. Already occupied. Okay. Actually, your place is that. I will remember every student position also. Even if I see you outside of that also, I look at, he is my student, he used to sit in so and so chair. I will have that remembrance power about my students. Tell me, oh, no problem. How many notations? Four. Tell me. సింగిల్ డబల్ ఇది కాదు, ఇది బయట హోటల్లో సింగిల్ డబల్ అది. సింగిల్ కోట్స్, డబల్ కోట్స్, ట్రిపుల్ సింగిల్ కోట్స్. వెరీ గుడ్. అది సబ్జెక్ట్. హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రింగ్స్? టూ. నంబర్ వన్. సింగిల్ లైన్ మల్టీ లైన్ కాదు, సింగిల్ లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా, మల్టీ లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా. యూ హెవ్ టు అబ్జర్వ్ మీ హౌ సార్ ఈస్ స్పీకింగ్, హౌ క్రిస్టల్ క్లియర్ సార్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్, లైక్ దట్. టెల్ మీ హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్? టూ టైప్స్. నంబర్ వన్. గుడ్. హౌ మెనీ నోటేషన్స్? ఫోర్ టైప్స్. నంబర్ వన్. సింగిల్, సింగిల్ క్వెరీయా? సింగిల్, సింగిల్ కోడ్. ఓకే. డబుల్ కోడ్. ఎస్. గుడ్. సిట్ డౌన్. I will ask some more questions also. Be careful. Night time also you will not sleep. You will, when you close it, caviar sir will sit in front of you. Okay, good na? If you sleep, if I don't disturb you, by the time you will be getting railway engine sound will come in the class. Now when I disturb you, getting the subject or not? Good or bad? Good. So tomorrow you will come to the class? Huh? Okay, come. Now, students, clear? Now, I'll go to the example now. Example I will show. Online students, please confirm once. Is it clear for everybody? Up to here, is it clear? Last and final, everybody. How many notations? Four. Everybody must speak. Four. Number one, single quotes, double quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quote. How many notations? Four. Number one, single. How many types of strings? Two types. Number one, single line string data, multi-line string data. Single line, multi-line, if you say, I am not taking interview, you have to win the heart of the interviewer with your good presentation. Correct? Fine. So, if I don't explain much perfectly, how can you pay the fees? Correct or not? If I explain so perfectly, then only you can pay the fees. Correct or not? Fine. That's why when you go to interview, how they will give salary? They have to melt with your explanation. They have to impress, your words should impress them with your coding all the way. So you need to be intelligent. To be intelligent, you need to respond in the class. You need to read the notes. You need to practice. Then you will become intelligent. Correct or not? Yes. Now, students, I am going to talk about one small diagram, one small explanation I am going to show you. Concept I am going to show you. Instead of typing that entire thing, I am going to show you one small concept mark, all of you. What is my index? What is STR? Definition of STR, you know. Notations of STR, you know. Types of STR, you know. Syntax for storing STR also. Memory management you are learning. Let us start with the all these things. Let us read slowly, all of you. STR is one of the predefined class treated as a sequence data type. Start, everybody start reading. STR is one of the predefined class treated as a sequence data type. The purpose of STR data type is that to store string data or text data or alphanumeric data or simply numeric data or special symbols within double quotes, single quotes, or triple double quotes, or triple single quotes is called string. Like outside people, what is string? Collection of characters enclosed only double quotes. I will think what? You don't know multi-line string data, I will think. You need to cover everything in single definition so that opposite person can understand is an expert. Your words will make other person to feel about your talent. Correct or not? Like that you have to explain. Okay, na? After going to home, when you are reading, after reading, close the book and check your presentation skills. That is going to win your interview rounds. Correct? Come on, students. Definition of what? STR. STR is a collection of characters, numeric data, any type of data enclosed within double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes or like this. Good. Types of STR data. In Python programming, we have two types of STR data. They are single line string data, multi-line string data. Simple. Single line string data. Syntax. Variable name is equal to double quote start, double quotes end. I wrote single line string data. Next, or variable name is equal to single quote start, single quotes end, single line string data. So students, with the help of what? Double quotes and single quotes, we can store single line str data only, but not possible to write multi-line string data. Understood? So students, by using multi-line string data, you are triple double quotes and this one, you are not only writing multi-line string data, you may ask a question, sir, can I write single line string data with a triple quote, sir? Like this, can I write it, sir? You can happily write this one also. When triple double quotes is storing multiple lines, can't it store single line string data? Yes, it can store. It can store S is equal to, see students, S is equal to triple quotes. I say Python programming. I am writing triple double quotes, possible, no problem. Print of what? S comma type of S. That is also called what? STR. But no need to go for triple quotes for single and string data. Use single quotes or what? You can also say S is equal to triple quotes like that. Simply say A like that. That is also called what? String only. You can say S is equal to single quotes like that, A45 and apple here, and I'm saying 4.5. Like that, you try to write it. Print of S, that is also called what data? String data. Able to follow? Go to back, go to back. Multi-line string data. Syntax. Variable name is equal to triple double quote start, string data line 1, string data 2, string data 3, string data n. Ends with what? Yes. Or one more thing, syntax number 2, variable name is equal to triple double quote start, string data 1, string data 2, string data n, and ends with what? Whatever you have started ends with that. So with the triple double quotes and the triple single quote, we are not only representing multi-line string data, you can also represent what? Yes, with the help of triple double quotes and with the help of single triple quotes, we can store single line string data and multi-line string data. What I explained, it should be there in the notes. What I shown in the programming, it should be there practically. That is what you have to observe. Understood, students? Clarity in my explanation? Yes, examples, guys. Examples here I am showing. S1, print the data. S2, print the data. Character, printing the data. Single quotes character, printing the data. Numbers, printing the data. Alphanumeric with the decimal places with the string data. And special symbols with the data. And the next special symbols completely with the numerics. Python programming with what? Like this. Done. And I am showing that single line string data, double quote started, trying to write the next line, we got syntax error and unterminated. Single quotes I started, multi lines I am trying to write, syntax error. I am writing here, ADDR1 is equal to triple double quote started, Guido van Rossum. This one is coming like this and printing this data. Are you following me now? This is an output is coming. Are you following, students? Now, ADDR2 is equal to triple double quote started. I wrote some information here and I printed the data. It is going to be available. Getting or not? Yes. Next student, S1 is equal to triple double quotes, single line of string, triple double quotes. No problem, STR with a triple single quotes. And again, I wrote triple single quotes in middle of it. It is also going to be like that. Triple double quotes, one character simply, also STR. When I say S2 and it is going to contain triple single quotes, also STR. All possibilities I mentioned here. Did you understand? Yes. Online students, please confirm once. Is it clear for everybody? Everybody need to respond, students. Every student must understand the class. Good. Nice, students. Now I am entering into the memory management. Shall I start now? It's the most important. It's the most important. Everybody must understand in the class. So, coming to the point back. So, coming to the place, now here, some student asked me a question, 626. So, that student doubt, I will look into that. So, any student of that, which I asked that question, 626, and Srikanta, this question I will take it. So, that question I will carry here. So, you just look into that, this part, I'll try to remove. Now, see that. Is it possible to put double quotes like this? Tell me. Possible or not possible? Simple. And he asked at what time? 626. But my class is getting over at what time now? 1921. So we must have patience to listen the class. Beginning, if you ask now, I cannot run behind that student. So Srikanth, are you okay? Now your doubt is clarified. Let me go to the further. Now I am entering into the memory management. Very, very important. Srikanth, okay now. Let us move to the further. Now I am talking about one important diagram I am drawing now. One important diagram I am going to draw. So try to follow me carefully, students. One important diagram I am going to draw. Everybody must notice this diagram. Carefully need to get it. See, students, I am going to take up. Consider the following. I am going to write it. Consider the following. Consider the following. STR data. STR data. For tomorrow's purpose, today I am giving one diagram for you. Memory management I am explaining. What is my data here? Here I am writing. Here I am writing. S is equal to Python I am saying. What is this S? Object of what? STR. S is an object of STR. When this statement is executed, this statement is executed, internally, memory will be created for that as follows. Now I am taking one beautiful diagram. This diagram, you must note it down in your notes also. So, first listen, don't open your notes. So, Python, next, first I will write, here I will write, the spaciously I will write the data, P, Y, T, H, and O, and then N. Let me write it. All the students must listen carefully. Total concept is present here only. You must be careful enough in understanding this data. P, Y, T, H, P, Y, T, H, O, N, T, H, O, N. So I'm going to write it. I'm going to take up. Here I'm writing. Here I'm saying like this. This is my data, students. This is my data, students. So try to follow me carefully. Now, the Python, each letter is having one position internally. One position internally. I'm writing here like this. In your textbook of your academics, each chapter is having one page number or not? Each main page number will be there for the chapter. Like that, each letter in the STR, what is this now? S is pointing to this. S is pointing to that. Here I am writing. It is called what? Object of what? Object of what? STR. It is an object of STR. Carefully need to listen. So I am writing here object of what? Class STR. Class STR. Object of class STR. I am writing object of class STR. Okay. Now students, these values internally containing some positions. The position of P internally will have 0. Next is called what? 1. Next is called 2. Next 3. Next 4. Next 5. Let me adjust it. Let me adjust it. 2. And next is 3. Next is what? 4. And the next is called what? 5. These are called what? Indices. Spell out. Indices. Index. Single one, if I take it, it is an index. Spell out once. Index. Suppose if it is 0, they are called index. 1, index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, indices. Indexes, either S or ES is added, that is called plural. In English, you already studied. But according to the official English, indices, matrix, matrices, matrices అనకూడదు. Matrices, no. So, matrices. Are you following me? Now, coming to the point back, here I am going to take up. This is known as what? Going to which direction? Forward direction. This is called positive indexing. Spell out. Positive indexing. Starting from where? Left to right. Spell out. Left to right. Which direction? Forward direction. Forward direction. Okay. On that, lot of times I will talk about it. What is the direction? Forward direction. I'll write complete. Forward direction. Don't excite. There's a lot of examples I'll tell you. Mind blowing. Mind blowing examples I'll give you. Positive indexing and then what? Left to right started. And what this is called? Forward direction. Well, now students, this is called what? Even in C language also, arrays will contain indices. C++ also, Java also starts from like this only. But extra, Python will contain another index mechanism also given. What is the another indexing mechanism they gave? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 they are giving. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. This is called what? Negative indexing. Negative indexing. Even in our textbook, what is giving? Page numbers will be there in which order? Forward direction. Is it having -1, -2, -3 pages like that? That means our textbook contains what? Forward indexing. Positive indexing only will be there. Positive indexing means increment or decrement? Come on. Increment. How much is incrementing? Sometimes 1, no, sometimes 2, some that incrementation you can't say. Standard incrementation is not there, but the data will be in forward direction only. Are you able to get it up? Well, now students, this is also containing -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. It is called which indexing? Negative indexing. Which direction? Come on. Right. Like that, every student will feel backward direction. That is a wrong answer. Generally, students will feel that because R is written backside to front side, they will feel backward direction. And moreover, you have a God-given knowledge. Once R says forward, when I coming to opposite, you will say what? Backward direction. That is called wrong answer. Wrong answer. I will show practically. This is where you are committing mistake. How many letters are there? 6 letters are there. It starts from -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Which direction? Huh? How it is forward direction? Starting from left to right? Starting from left to right. Like that you are thinking. The wrong answer that is. Look at. That is called our, what do you call? Suppose like, how can I say? Suppose somebody is asking, where is your house? My house is there, big tree is there. Na? Beside that big tree, my house is there. Like that you are remembering. If you remember like that, when the tree will cut one day, what will happen? Problem. So that type of blind rules, if you remember in subject, problems will come. We should not tell like that. What do you have to tell? Somebody will say, red building backside is my home. Red building, yellow building, tomorrow they will keep. That time, what you will do, students? That type of subject, if you learn, problem will come. Okay, now, right. Come on, I will tell you the official subject. 0 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1. Come on, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1. How much is the incrementing? Plus 1. 1 ga Madhubavulu. Plus 1. Tell me. Plus 1. Which order? Forward. Which direction? When you are coming to my class, first floor, You are coming to step one by one or not? One, two, first step, second step, third step, like that. What is that? Is called plus one, plus one, plus one or not? When you are going, what you are doing? Huh? Minus one, minus two. You are counting from one, two, three, four. You are going in a forward direction only. From top to bottom, like that. Okay, leave that examples general. I will start with how many letters are there? In negative side, that minus 6 will become the starting. Suppose my string is containing 10. What is the beginning negative side? Minus 10. Okay, now start with what? Minus 6. I am starting with minus 6. Be careful. Minus 6. Minus 6 plus 1. Minus 5 plus 1. Minus 4 plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. Don't write because already 0 is there. This is called which order? Forward. Still, your mind is unable to digest. 6 days back, your loan is 6 rupees. Loan is 6 rupees means minus 6 now. 5 days back, you paid 1 rupee. What is your loan? Minus 5. You have incrementation or decrementation? Next also you paid 1 rupee. 1 rupee, 1 rupee, 1 rupee you paid. Today 5 rupees you paid. Minus 6 minus 5. Minus 6 plus 5 you paid. Minus 1 rupee. Is it incrementation or decrementation? Your rank was minus 6 in the class. Next day, next exam, you got minus 5. Parents will feel happy. You come out of one negative stage. Next negative, next negative, next negative. What is this order? For forward direction only. This is not a negative direction because I should not explain minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Even if I write like that, you have to feel minus 6 plus 1, minus 5 plus 1, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus, because this is available. Total Python language, this is available. So here I am writing. Here I am writing, students. Come on, fast. Start here. Minus 6, minus 5, minus 5. Next is what? Minus 4, minus 3, minus 3. What is this now? Minus 3, minus 2, and minus 1. What is this is called? Which direction? Did you understand? Or sir said forward direction, you are speaking like that? When I say something, don't accept it. You observe it. You have a practical reason. Which direction? Which indexing? Which indexing? Negative indexing. First of all, what? Negative indexing. Why negative indexing? Because I have negative numbers. Which indexing? Negative indexing. From which side to which side you are assigning? Left to right only. What is this now? Negative indexing. Negative indexing. From which side to which side? Left to right only. You need to write it. Left to right only. Which direction? Yes. Did you understand? Yes. Forward direction. Dear students, this is the one. Okay. Done. Are you following? Yes. For example, I'm having like this. What is this now? Python space PROG. Python space PROG. I will take it. This is my Python here. PYTHON space PROG. And I will write it. This is the one. Space also will be one special symbol. Space also will be one special symbol. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 to 10, how many? Huh? 11. Can I ask one question? Can I ask one beautiful question? Okay. Question asking means he is a danger guy. You'll ask some different question. Okay, let it be. I will ask the question. Minus 11. Come on. Minus 10. Minus 9. Minus 8. Minus 7. Minus 6. Minus 5. Minus 4. Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. If you feel difficulty to give like this, you try to give this side only so that you can understand. Start from where? Minus. So are you understanding? Okay. Did you understand? My intention of telling this entire thing is space also will contain what? Index. because space is also called one type of index will be there. Online students, is it clear for everybody? Is this memory management diagram is clear? Is it clear? Yes, very good. Now I am asking a question. 1 to 5. How many numbers are there? 6. 1 to 5, how many? Not speaking. Counting, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Some of the girls not saying anything. Okay. Next. Correct answer. But that is not my question. My question is 5 to 10, how many numbers are there? 6 are there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many? 1 to 5, how many? 5 to 10, how many? Total, how many? But how many 1 to 10? But how 11 is coming? 5 came 2 times. 5, 5, 1 to 5 and 5 to 6. 5 counted how many times? So that you have to. This is one student got this question in interview and he got confused. Next day he came and asked me, sir, how it is? I said, my dear and innocent student. He's a good student actually. They asked this type of question and he got confused. So beginning only 1 to 5, 5. 5 to 10, he said 5 only. Actually 6 untai kada. 6 are there. Total numbers are how many? Here 5 and there 6. You interviewer only made him confused. 11. But 1 to 10, how many? 10. But how 11 is coming? He is thinking. KVR sir did not explain this. So I won't explain such things now, small things now. Easy. So I hope students, you understand the memory management. Understood this? Now, coming to the point back, here you understood this diagram. I will send you. You just look at once more. Here I am showing one small diagram. Just observe it. This is called your memory management data. You observe it, memory management data. This is a Python. When this statement is executed, the statement is observed. This is the indexing part you need to remember. Are you able to follow this? This part you have to remember up to today. Tomorrow when I come back, if you look at our STR, today I said up to here. What is the index memory management? Positive indexing, negative indexing. Tomorrow I'm going to discuss about this concept. Very, very important. And that too Saturday. What you will give preference, you check it out. Tomorrow, if you are absent, rest of the days, you will come across this concept so many times. So I'll stop my class and tomorrow class will go for operations on STR data. Before coming to the class, read and then write and practice and come. Then you can follow. Okay. Online students, I hope today's class is clear for you. So I will stop my class. Any doubts are there, I will take their doubts. Offline students, take care. Don't miss tomorrow class. One minute. Just 2 minutes. Online students, Harshawant. Harshawant.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Harshawant, tell me more.
What is the use of positive and negative indexing?
What is the use of?
Positive and negative indexing.
Suppose you want to retrieve the data in a so flexible manner. So flexible manner. H. I can retrieve in two ways. One is this way, one is this way. Suppose it is your house. Why two roots are there? Why three roots are there? For flexibility or not? Harshawant. So, so Harshawant is disconnected. Revant Kumar, don't compare with Java, my dear student. If we go to Java and if we compare with Python, it is totally different. Don't try to compare like that. It is a difficult. It is a difficult. So for positive indexing and negative indexing is only for positive flexibility purpose. Flexibility to retrieve the data. Flexibility to retrieve the data. Okay, now don't get any such doubt. Okay, Revant. Okay, good. Irshawant. Okay. Any more doubts, my dear students? Having the doubts? Any doubts? I'll clarify your doubts. Raise your hands. Rahul. Rahul.
Hello, sir. Can you able to hear me?
Rahul, tell
Can
me.
you able to hear me?
I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Hello, sir. Now,
Now it is okay.
sir, like Java, we have some JDBC kind of thing, right? In Python, what is I mean, how we connect our Python to our database?
I'm explaining, my dear student. There is a topic called Python with the beginning only. I said na? Python with the database. Python database connectivity, I'm going to explain.
Yes, sir.
Here, Python with Oracle. Here there is a topic. Python with Oracle. See how many examples I'm going to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now? The topic name is Python database communication. Okay? Like
Yes,
a
sir.
Java database communication, Python database communication. I will explain, Rahul.
Sir, full stack, it will take maximum 6 to 7 months, right?
No. 5.5 months if you take parallelly. See, student, I'll tell you one thing, ma. If they explain subject so deeply, na, it will give more meaning. If they explain the subject this side or that side, even people can complete in 1.5 month also.
Yes, sir.
So you have to go for deep discussion of every topic.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is a placement assistance only, right, sir?
Yes.
And I mean, after completing the course, we are eligible for interviews, right? I mean,
Yes. 100.
you guys only will take us to interview, or we need to search.
No more. See, regarding the subject, if any placement assistance, you contact the admin.
Sure, sir.
Contact that.
Sure,
Regarding
sir.
subject, you ask me. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. Navneet Rao.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
సార్ మల్టిపుల్ స్ట్రింగ్ లైన్ డేటా చెప్పారు కదా సార్ సార్
మల్టీ
అందులో
లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ వినండి, నేను చెప్పేది వినండి. మీరు స్పీడ్ గా మాట్లాడితే అర్థం అవ్వదు. మల్టీ లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా, మల్టిపుల్ లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా కాదు, మల్టీ లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్
మల్టీ
డేటా.
లైన్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా. ఓకే సార్. సో
చెప్పండి.
అందులో ట్రిపుల్ ట్రిపుల్ డబల్ కోడ్ చెప్పారు కదా సార్, అందులో మనం 4 లైన్స్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ రాసుకోవచ్చా సార్, లేకపోతే ఓన్లీ 4 లైన్స్ అలా రాసుకోవాలా?
ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమ్మా, మీరు ఏం చదివారమ్మా? డిగ్రీనా బీటెకా?
డిగ్రీ సార్.
ఇక్కడ చూడు, నేను ఏం రాశానమ్మా, ఇక్కడ సింటాక్స్ లో ఏం రాశాను నేను ఇక్కడ? డాష్ 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 అంటే అర్థమైంది 4 లైన్స్ అయినా 3 లైన్స్ అయినా ఎన్ని లైన్స్ అయినా రాసుకోవచ్చా?
మోర్ లైన్స్.
ఎన్ని లైన్స్ అయినా రాసుకోవచ్చు. నేను 4 లైన్స్ రాసానని మీరు ఆ 4 లైన్స్ అని అట్లా అడగకూడదు. యూ కెన్ రైట్ 10 లైన్స్ ఆల్సో, 20 లైన్స్ ఆల్సో. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే ఓకే సార్.
రైట్.
సార్ విల్ యూ వన్స్ అగైన్ సే అబౌట్ డెఫినిషన్ ఆఫ్ ది అరే సార్?
Array is a collection of values.
Okay, sir.
Collection of similar type of values.
Similar type of value. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay, students. So no hand raising symbols are there. I'll log out and I will upload the notes. Thank you, students. All the best.